Hey guys and gals, it's the Cannabis Crone. Oh, I hope you're having a beautiful day. It really was nice here. It still is. It's still gorgeous. Breezy, sunny. It was a beautiful fall day. I think we might have hit close to 70. Um, anyway, I just wanted to talk with you about Facebook censorship and how maybe it should start concerning us, especially how arbitrary it's been lately with banning people. There's no humans that are actually reading the reviews. So basically, you have an algorithm reviewing its own algorithm and coming back and saying, um, instantaneously, boom, you're banned, you have violated our standards. My partner and I are very progressive, very political, and we both have been suspended from posting for 30 days. He used the word stupid Americans. If you can't say stupid Americans on Facebook, then I think that's a little too much censorship. I would rather err on the side of freedom of speech, as long as it's not hate speech, then, and that means, you know what hate speech is. We all know what hate speech is. It's the racist rhetoric, and the veiled threats and that kind of thing. But other than that, I really think that they've gone way too far. Now, the reason it bothers me, and it wouldn't have bothered me 10 years ago, is that Facebook has a much more important place in people's lives now, especially with the pandemic and the isolation that we find ourselves in, the social distancing that we're trying to do as numbers in America continue to go up. The whole GOP is infected now, right? And plus, everybody in DC. I mean, it's crazy. But anyway, Facebook has been playing a more and more important role in people's lives. You have people that have 10 years of their history on Facebook and nowhere else. They automatically post pictures from their phone to their Facebook account, and that's it. So if they were to suddenly lose their account, they would literally lose 10 years of memory, pictures, stories, communications with people. So that's something to think about. Facebook is used now a lot for FaceTime because, it's a service that everyone has started to rely on. It's free. If you have a Facebook account, you can have a messenger. And so there's people relying on that. There are people that rely on their political pages to get their information out. And there are people that are trying to gather up like minds, to vote and to, do rallies and stuff like that. So it has become a very important part of American culture. And so does that mean it should become a public utility as well as other social media sites? That's something to think about, especially since Facebook is so mainstream. Um, I, I can't remember Zuckerman. What the hell is, I can't remember what the CEO of Facebook's name is. I must not be that impressed. But, you know the guy I'm talking about. He looks like Data. He looks like if Data, um, had a son, he would be it. He doesn't look quite real. Kind of looks like he has android skin. And anyway, you know who I'm talking about. Maybe he shouldn't be in charge. Maybe it should be turned into a public utility with a board of directors, a certain amount coming from the public, a certain amount coming from, regular people like you and I, whatever. It's just something to think about because I really think that it's going a little bit too far. I'm starting to feel singled out. I know that the last time I was verbally sparring with this woman, again, I called her out on her white privilege. It was some kind of post like around there. And as soon as I had hit send for it popped up on the screen that it was in violation of standards. So first of all, there's no humans reading these, obviously, because no one reads that fast. I mean, it was instantaneous. And then it popped up and said, do you want to review whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I wrote yes. And as soon as I hit yes, it came back and said, we reviewed it. We're sticking with our decision. So basically, the computer is reviewing the computer's own algorithm. is what I'm assuming it means. If I'm wrong, and you know exactly how they do it, let me know because I'm curious. But anyway, I think that Facebook censorship is definitely something that we should all be watching out for. It's kind of funny at first, but then, you start thinking about it and it takes away an audience. So if you're someone who's political, if you're someone who has a podcast, or if you are someone who uses this audience, and the other thing is it's very arbitrary who gets censored and who doesn't. And that's a definite fact. So, I don't know. Censorship on Facebook, yay or nay? I hope you all have a beautiful rest of this gorgeous fall day. It would be nice if we had a couple more days like this. I know we're going to be going down into the 40s, and I'm totally not looking forward to it. But, yeah. If today was the last day, well, it was a beautiful last day. Have a great evening. Namaste.